What's up? What's happening? What's going on, people? Today, I'm here to give you guys some atrocious news that I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already have heard about now. The Bleach anime is coming to a close on March 27th. And this really makes me really frustrated, really angry about this. Because why would you end this anime? Why would you end it right before it enters its final arc? I know that's a bit of a spoiler to a lot of you guys out there, but at this point it doesn't really matter. Bleach was supposed to enter its final arc after this current arc that they are showing in the anime. And I'm like, why end it right before then? Why, like, it's really irritating to me because, in a sense, it leaves a lot of plot holes in the anime version. There's a lot of things that people, will not be able to see, especially like people who are strictly anime fans. If you read the manga, I guess we're fine, but I still wanted to see certain things be animated. When Yamamoto goes Bankai in the future in the manga, I want to see what it looks like. I want to see, like, not in manga form, but in anime form. I want to see the flames, hear the noise of the music, when they have the last emotional battle with Ichigo on the final battle in the manga. I want to see that in the anime. In fact, the reason why I even got into manga in the first place is because I loved watching, like, the Naruto anime, the Bleach anime. At the time before I started reading manga, I wasn't really into One Piece like that, so I can't really use One Piece for this example. But I was really into watching Naruto and Bleach, and after, like, not really having any episodes to watch after I caught up, watching it all online, even though I, watched it when it was on Toonami, I, caught all the way up, I was just like, okay, I really want to see more, and I wanted to see more so badly that I decided, let me check this out. This is like a manga where, I'm like, you could see like other stuff that's going to happen in the future because, as we all know, the manga's always ahead of the anime. So it kind of irritates me that a manga that I'm like, since I do like anime more than manga, it's kind of irritating that it would just come to an end just like that. Over 300 episodes, a long-running series, and you won't let it finish up its final arc? Really? Does that make any sense? I mean, yes, I don't know if they're having any budget problems or what, but I almost feel like this is like an Inuyasha situation. Like, I remember when I used to watch Inuyasha all the time when it was on Adult Swim, and there was new episodes and all that kind of stuff. And I remember when, eventually it ended up coming to an end, not because, like, they just weren't ordering any more Inuyasha, but because in the Japanese, the Japanese version, it came to an end in the same spot where, they basically just ended up running off into the sunset. It was one of those type of endings where it's not really a real ending. It's like an endless ending, if that makes any sense. Like, basically, there is no real ending. It just kind of has that cliffhanger of you knowing they'll accomplish their goals some way. And I feel like that's what they're about to do with the Bleach anime. And I don't mind that they're I don't mind that they're bringing Springtime of Youth up, like, as an anime, because they're replacing Bleach with Rock Lee Springtime of Youth. But I'm like, if that's the reason why they're getting rid of Bleach, because they're like, okay, we got this new show we're trying to put out, let's just kick Bleach to the side, see how Springtime of Youth is gonna do, then that makes me kind of really upset about that too, because even though I like reading Springtime of Youth and I want it to be animated, it's like I'd rather have Bleach 1,000 times over more. Even though I like the Naruto anime more, Naruto manga more than Bleach, I still would rather have the Bleach story 1,000 times more than I'd rather have a Naruto side story. And again, for them to end it on, not even finish the final arc, it's gonna have so many. Oh man, it's, if you're just an anime fan, it's not trying to spoil anything for you guys, but a lot of things may not make sense to you. I mean, this is like, think about, there's probably only a couple more episodes left. I'm thinking about the ending, I don't know if it was ending 27, 28, 29, whatever it is for Bleach, like the songs that come on at the end of the credits. I almost feel like the credits, like, for them to have the way they ended that, I'm like, dang, you didn't even make it nice and fancy like you usually do. Like, I like explosive credits, and when we see, like, little spoilers here and there, and it was just kind of, I don't know, the ending was kind of whatever to me. I didn't really care for it, and I was looking forward to the next arc to see what they really put in the ending theme. I knew they were going to have to go ahead, though, and, I thought they were going to do filler, but I guess they decided not to even do that, so I'm just hoping like, I know with Inuyasha, they ended up later on, a couple years later, they did Inuyasha the final act, and they did the last 20 episodes. So hopefully, if not now, well, of course not now since they're canceling the series. Hopefully in the future, they will go ahead and say, all right, once the Bleach manga is done, we're going to go ahead and finish it up with the last arc and do that. Because it would be a big mistake, in my opinion, not to animate that last arc. I understand if they said, we are just taking a short break, or maybe not a short break, but maybe take a couple month break from Bleach, and we'll come back to it later after the 1,000-Year Blood War is over. So hopefully, maybe that's the case. Maybe that's something that they haven't really, really come out and said, but maybe that's their intentions to come back later on and animate the rest. Maybe they just don't want to add a lot more filler into the series. Hopefully, that's what they're doing. But you never know with TV Tokyo canceling a series. May never see the end of Bleach as far as in the anime. So anybody who likes Bleach, who's just an anime fan, all I can suggest to you is if you want to see the end of Bleach, read the manga. This really saddens me for for Bleach to end, as you all know, because I repeated it like probably 50 times in this video. But it just is what it is. There's one other thing I want to mention in this video. I want to mention my stance on Viz shutting down these manga sites. I don't completely agree with how they're handling things. As far as you're just shutting it down, no questions asked. Don't try to even really work things out as far as, well, they're not completely shutting down these sites, but they're taking away the manga. I don't know why they don't, partner up, Viz doesn't partner up with MangaStream or something like that, where they provide a service through MangaStream, especially since MangaStream gets these mangas early. Now, I know that the scanlation sites and how we get the scans, we actually get them a little bit earlier than Japan, technically, because the Japanese stores or whatnot, sometimes they sell them early to some of the Japanese, and they post it up, or people who live in Japan, they post it up for us to be able to see or send it over here so that we can translate it and put them up. So that's how we end up getting them early. But I'm just like, if they were to partner up with MangaStream, I really feel like that would be perfect. I wouldn't mind paying a couple of dollars for MangaStream. I really wouldn't. It wouldn't be a problem to me. And for the people who kind of sit up there and think, oh, Viz is perfectly justified, I'm like, well, I understand what people's take is on other countries. We see, I know some of you guys who live in other countries who won't really be able to view it if all, the manga or see the manga if all these sites are taken down. And some of you are saying, oh, well, it's illegal for these sites to be up, or thinking, oh, they just have to adjust. What about you? For those who live in the United States and Canada, like me, why? Why can't you see another person's point of view? If this was happening to us and the shoe was on the other foot, and let's say Viz was in the United Kingdom and it was only doing it for the United Kingdom, then I know a lot of y'all would sit up here and complain, fuss, moan, and cry about it. You wouldn't just see people just brushing it off. And I don't know, that's just my opinion about the whole thing. I know I kind of squeezed this on to one video, me talking about the ending of Bleach and talking about Viz Media and my stance on that, especially since my stance on Viz was kind of quick. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what I thought about both of the things. Thanks for watching this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Sorry for the rambling, and see you later.